Hi, today. Today. Today waking up was better after vlogging about it yesterday and paying more attention to the point, but I haven't reached a point where I awake immediately. There is still a period where I still accept and allow myself to feel tired. And the theme for today was a desperate sense of struggle in the now, where I operate, being pushed along by the past and pulled along by the future with many worries and many self definitions from the past that I accepted and allowed. And this brought up many habits that I have regarding my accepted and allowed personality design since and using history as an excuse. So sailing, sailing. This afternoon, I went to gym class, a PE class, physical education class, and we went sailing. And I just so happened to be paired up with a girl, and I noticed myself acting very strange ways to prove myself to the girl or to please the girl, and at the cost of myself. And I'm noticing that especially in my interactions with females, I am much less self-confident in my self-expression and in my unconditional self-expression. And also during sailing, I made a lot of mistakes, and I kept on repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And that brought up the point of a point within my accepted allowed personality, which was which is sort of ditziness, short-sighted awareness, where I would only see a very limited scope of everything that is happening. So let's say, for example, we were putting, we were parking the, what do you call them? We were parking the sailing boats, the small ones, and I happened to run over a hose, and one of the workers at that sailing club joked with me saying, "Oh, you broke the hose," and the, allowing and accepting myself to only see things like tunnel vision. I took it seriously, and I replied, "Did I?" I mean, that took all the fun out of fun. Took all the fun. Irrelevant. I was not understanding the words in the context of how this other person as myself intended for those words to mean. So at the moment, well, the same points keep coming up and up. For me, the point of masturbation and porn, sexuality, uh, self-confidence in self-expression, complete and total self-trust in me, and lack of self-will and self-direction. I'd say if I actually allowed and accepted myself to push through just these 5 points, and to uh, actually transcend them, because at the moment I'm not transcending them. I'm only inching towards that result, like how one isn't really in process until one is established absolutely in the physical here. Uh, yeah, is that all I have to say? No. The porn point came up again. I will be paying much more attention to every moment that I live. Yeah, since I've started Destiny, I've always rushed too much. I've thought about putting the other foot down before I have putting my right foot down before I have my left foot established, like in walking. And I'm learning this the hard way by falling so many times. And so I'd like to share this with you. Process requires one to pay attention to the smallest detail, which is moment, which is objectively measured and experienced in moments. And a big mistake that I keep on making in process is, after taking care of a certain amount of moments for a certain period of time, I would begin to dwell in my thoughts, thinking, okay, I've got this point covered. Where do I go next? I think I mentioned this before. And that's no good, because the moment one thinks of anything other than what this moment presents, you're in the mind. And I got mind possessed like that many, many times. As for the writing point, it would be, I'll need to search the Destiny forums about the specifics of writing. At the moment, I'm writing, yet I'm only writing my feelings and not really digging deep enough to get to those beliefs and self-definitions and judgments to self-forgive. So tomorrow, Saturday, if I get all of my homework done, then I will explore that, explore the specifics of writing. Mm, maybe I might sum up some key points regarding the specifics of writing, just as another outlet on YouTube and to have a bit more exposure. Destiny Forum has a load of material, and having so much material can sometimes be really confusing and really tedious to navigate. Yet it's all useful. It all depends upon what we need in that moment. It's you know, when I read this, when I read anything, I realize that it's never a point about what's the best, because the best changes in every moment, and the best in this moment here may be, you know, to speak in an extreme case, what could be best in this moment could be the worst in another moment. So I've realized that it's useless, really, to judge certain parts of the Destiny material as more valuable than other parts of it, because it's all about answering any questions that I hold within, that one holds within him or herself in that moment, and addressing those questions with the Destiny material or through self-inquiry or through talking with yourself. Uh, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching.